almost there. Direct flight from Sao Paulo to New York City. English for the first time in 4 months. Cheers to a weekend in New York. We got kebabs, Japanese, Chinese, and Cuban right here on the same block. Surprised there's no old men playing chess. I think that's the Empire State Building, but I feel like even that building's cooler. I like that building. That building's awesome. I don't know, why is the Empire State Building so famous? This is the Empire State Building, and I will say she's a little bit thicker than I anticipated. She is a sturdy gal, looks like. That's an absolute steamer. Here's some really cool architecture. That's a curved building, just a bunch of advertising. Times Square sounds like a math equation. I like to call it multiplied circle. This is what we came to see. At least I did. I wonder what Times Square looked like before cell phones. Just made it into Central Park. This horse looks a little bit depressed. I just get shit on by a pigeon. As soon as I entered the park, too. The Chinese origami. Oh, very cool. These natural boulders sticking up out of the ground and how they kept incorporating it with the park. They did it right, building this park here. It's a beautiful city from here. It's actually where I need to go, and it looks like you could take a shuttle across here. Sao Paulo's bigger in population, but this feels way, way bigger. That shuttle takes you to Roosevelt Island. I found a bridge that you can walk across. So this is my hotel, and this is where I'm staying. This is apparently downtown Long Island. Vibes here are immaculate. I came here because one of my friends used to live here, and this place is popping. I like the vibes here. Very picturesque. This is Williamsburg, which is just a little bit north of Brooklyn. This honestly seems like a really wholesome and classy area. Just to put in perspective how much I've been moving today, I got up this morning at 5 a.m. after 2 hours of sleep, walked like 8-9 hours with 50 pounds strapped to my back, and then went back to the hostel, took a nap, and now I'm walking close to like 3 hours. It says no walking, but I walked all the way over here just to make it over. Look at the view. Wow. Coming into Manhattan. First time taking the subway. Times Square is way more poppin' at nighttime. Get in there and get a... Guys got the whitest names. Jessica, Ryan, Emily, Ashley, Sophia. Good morning. Yeah, Brooklyn. Seems like a little bit much for a bathroom. The city is so clean. It almost looks like a little bit of a utopia. Brooklyn Bridge. Leave this place. There's no faith in Brooklyn. This is honestly one of the most iconic walks in my entire life.
It's a company.
It's like the 15th time I've heard this song. That song again. I can't name a single player on the Yankees right now. I think I know where dreams are made of. There's literally nothing you can't do. This is the end of the Brooklyn Bridge. Man, I'm a sucker for art. I just did $40 walking across that bridge. Lower Manhattan, World Trade Center. This area deserves a little 360 pan. My goodness, this is cool. This city is doing it right, man. This is more of a mall than I expected, but again, New York is like kind of utopian. I'm back on the streets. It was like $60 to go up. Here's the 9/11 memorial. Just to be standing where this happened. The names of all the victims are featured along the perimeter. This reminds me of like a phoenix, you know, to die and be rebuilt into something beautiful. What a simple but great invention. This keeps all the steam out of everybody's face. These are a bunch of graves from the 1700s. This is the most historic gravesite I've ever seen. Broadway and Wall Street. There's the New York Stock Exchange. Here's Wall Street and a crazy person. I might walk behind him for a little bit. I don't know you either. Oh, another shot of Wall Street with my buddy. Leaving Wall Street now, and I didn't hear the words buy, sell, or dividends once, so pretty disappointing. Alright, well this was right around the corner. There's a high school here. Imagine going to high school on Wall Street. Here's the New York Cow. We made it to the Liberty of statue. Fun fact, I cracked my head open and got a skull fracture when I was like 4 years old on one of these things. There's the Statue of Liberty. This is Castle Clinton. It was built on an island to defend against the potential attack against the British. This right here used to all be water. This used to all be ocean. and then they expanded, built more land. A few weeks back, I met this DJ out of Rio de Janeiro that's actually performing here in New York City, so I'm about to go check him out. Subway after the bars. Good morning. Walking across the bridge to Manhattan from my hotel. There's Roosevelt Island, and then there's more river on the other side. Here's the river from the other side, and there's Manhattan. This area on the map was called Hell's Kitchen. This guy's really, really talented. This is why Messi came to the States, equity in U.S. business. The new Messi chicken sandwich. Hard Rock Cafe, man, they do some branding. There is a lot of cool memorabilia here. We got a stakeout going on. I think I speak for the whole city when I say Wild Boy West has no hose. Super, super long line. What are they all waiting for? Oh, Supreme. How fucking stupid.